Are you tired of feeling like you can never get ahead with your finances? Do you feel like you're stuck in a cycle of debt and living paycheck to paycheck? It's time to break free from the middle-class money traps that are holding you back. In this video, I'll reveal the top money traps that could be sabotaging your financial success. So, if you're tired of making the same mistakes and want to take control of your financial future, watch till the end to learn about the middle-class money traps you must avoid. Number 1. Habitually borrowing money and becoming reliant on debt. Borrowing money can be a useful tool when used appropriately, but it can easily become a habit that is hard to break. People may start to rely on loans to cover their expenses or buy things they cannot afford, and this can lead to a cycle of borrowing that is difficult to escape. When individuals become reliant on debt, it can become a never-ending cycle of borrowing, paying off debt, and borrowing again. This cycle can cause stress and anxiety, and it can also lead to financial ruin. One of the ways to break free from this trap is by creating a budget and sticking to it. A budget helps people to understand their income and expenses and to make informed decisions about where to spend their money. By tracking their spending, individuals can identify areas where they can cut back and save money, and they can also prioritize their expenses to ensure that they are not borrowing unnecessarily. Another way to break free from this trap is by finding ways to increase income. Individuals can take on additional work or start a side hustle to generate more income. By increasing their income, people can reduce their reliance on debt and start to pay off their debts more quickly. Number 2. Not keeping track of spending and having no idea where the money goes. Not keeping track of your spending can easily lead to financial trouble, as it can be difficult to know where your money is going and how much you have left to spend. When you're not mindful of your spending habits, it's easy to overspend and end up with a pile of bills that you can't afford to pay. Here too, creating a budget is the key to avoiding this trap. By creating a budget, you can see exactly how much money you have coming in and going out each month, and identify areas where you're overspending, as well as areas where you might be able to cut back. Tracking your expenses is also important. This can be done in a variety of ways, such as using a spreadsheet or a budgeting app. When you track your expenses, you can see where your money is going and make adjustments as needed. For example, you might realize that you're spending too much on dining out or entertainment, and decide to cut back in those areas. Number 3. Buying more liabilities than assets, and not prioritizing income-generating assets. Liabilities and assets are two fundamental terms in personal finance. Assets refer to things that can generate income or appreciate in value, such as real estate, stocks, or a business. On the other hand, liabilities are things that consume your money, such as a car loan, credit card debt, or a mortgage. Many people make the mistake of buying too many liabilities and not prioritizing income-generating assets, which can lead to financial instability. For example, if you spend a large portion of your income on car payments, credit card debt, and other liabilities, you won't have enough money left over to invest in assets that can generate passive income. It's crucial to prioritize income-generating assets, such as rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, or a side business. These assets can generate passive income, which can supplement your primary income and provide financial stability. Number 4. Trying to look rich and keeping up with appearances, which can be expensive and keep you in poverty. Many people fall into the trap of trying to look rich by spending more than they can afford. They may buy expensive clothes, luxury items, and engage in activities that are beyond their means to impress others. However, this behavior can lead to significant financial problems in the long run, keeping them trapped in poverty. It's important to live within your means and avoid the temptation to spend money on unnecessary items. Prioritizing savings and investing in your future is essential to building wealth and achieving financial stability. A good tip is to focus on experiences rather than material possessions. Instead of buying expensive items to impress others, prioritize activities that bring you joy and fulfill you. This can be spending time with loved ones, exploring new hobbies, or pursuing meaningful work. It's important to remember that wealth is not just about how much money you have, but also about how you manage it. By living within your means and prioritizing your financial goals, you can achieve lasting financial success and break free from the cycle of poverty. Number 5. Focusing too much on saving money and not enough on increasing income. Focusing solely on saving money without considering ways to increase income can be a trap that prevents you from achieving financial freedom. While saving money is important, relying solely on it can limit your financial growth and stability. The truth is, the more money you earn, the more you can save and invest, ultimately increasing your wealth. To avoid this trap, it's important to focus on diversifying your income sources. Consider taking on a side job or starting a side business to supplement your main source of income. Investing in stocks, real estate, or other passive income streams can also be a great way to increase your income and build wealth. Another important aspect to consider is increasing your skills and education. Continuously improving your skills and knowledge can lead to better job opportunities and higher earning potential. Take advantage of online courses, workshops, and networking events to improve your skills and expand your network. Number 6. Overspending on a home and becoming house poor. Overspending on a home is a common financial trap that can have serious consequences. Many people are tempted to buy a bigger, fancier house than they can afford, thinking that it will bring them happiness and social status. However, this kind of overspending can lead to long-term financial problems, such as mortgage debt, higher utility bills, and maintenance costs. One of the key issues with overspending on a home is that it can lead to being house poor, where you are unable to save or invest money because all your income goes towards housing expenses. This can leave you vulnerable to unexpected expenses or emergencies, and can make it difficult to achieve financial stability. To avoid overspending on a home, it's important to budget for housing expenses and consider all the associated costs, such as property taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Additionally, you should avoid buying a house that is beyond your means, and consider alternative options such as renting or buying a smaller house. Renting can provide flexibility and freedom, and may be a better option for those who want to save money or have unpredictable income. On the other hand, buying a smaller house can provide financial security and allow you to save money for other goals, such as retirement or education. By avoiding the trap of overspending on a home, you can take control of your finances and build a more secure financial future. Number 7. Choosing the wrong partner. This trap can lead to financial problems in many ways. For example, if your partner is a big spender and you are a saver, it can lead to disagreements and strain on your relationship. Alternatively, if your partner is not responsible with money and frequently overspends or racks up debt, it can put a strain on your finances as a couple. Being on the same page financially is important for any relationship. It is essential to have open communication about finances and financial goals from the outset. When choosing a partner, consider their financial habits, attitudes, and goals. If you find yourself in a relationship where there are differences in financial values, it is important to have an honest conversation and find a way to come to an agreement. To avoid this trap, it is crucial to have a mutual understanding of your financial situation and goals. It may also be helpful to set financial boundaries and establish a joint budget. This will help you and your partner work together towards achieving financial stability and reaching your shared goals. Number 8. Waiting to become debt-free. This can be a trap that leads to financial problems in the long run. Debt, especially high-interest debt like credit card debt, can accumulate quickly and become overwhelming. The longer you wait to pay off your debt, the more interest you will accumulate, and the longer it will take to become debt-free. The importance of paying off debt as soon as possible cannot be overstated. Being debt-free allows you to save money and invest in your future, rather than paying off debt and interest. It can also reduce stress and provide peace of mind, knowing that you are not in debt and are in control of your finances. To become debt-free, it's important to create a debt repayment plan and stick to it. Start by listing all of your debts, including the total amount owed, interest rates, and minimum monthly payments. Then, prioritize your debts and focus on paying off high-interest debts first. You can also consider consolidating your debt into one loan with a lower interest rate. This can make it easier to keep track of your payments and reduce the amount of interest you pay over time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. See you next time.